do date an American, he has to be like super cultured or well-traveled, or be raised in a culture that's not the bubble of white America.
I want to have a baby sometime.
Do you wanna?
Yeah, definitely.
Friends, I do like black men and Spanish men or mixed.
I see this. I like your outfit. You definitely got. Yeah.
Ideas. That's what I love about you. You really are outside of the box thing.
But yeah.
But it was fun. It was beautiful.
Cost of living, this is it. If you like chicas, this is it.
In regards to passport bros, I low-key get you. Not the weird, like, fetishy ones that are just looking for a submissive woman, but the ones who are genuinely tired of dating in the US and want something deeper or more old-fashioned. Living abroad and traveling has drastically changed me as a person, and it really does make it feel difficult to connect with people back home, as pretentious as that sounds. Because honestly, I don't want to date American men. I don't feel like I'm attracted to them anymore. Unless they are like super well-traveled, I don't feel attracted to them. And it's not even about your physical appearance. I don't care what race you are, how tall you are, how much money you have. If you have a lot of life experience and stories and are rich in culture or can speak more than one language, that is the sexiest thing. Like a man who can teach me something, that is the sexiest thing, and nothing can ever compare to that. A lot of American guys have never left the country, or they just act like the rest of the world doesn't exist. I'll bring up something happening globally and they're like completely out of touch or just don't care at all. Like, you do realize there's life outside of America, my dude. And also the way men from other cultures treat women is so different. A lot of them are more chivalrous. They plan dates, they follow up, make you feel appreciated. They date you with intention. The only men who have ever let me do 50-50 were white Americans. I'm also realizing that I just don't align politically with a lot of the people back home. Like, I care deeply about global issues. That takes up probably over 50% of my daily thoughts. And a lot of American men don't seem to care about anything besides their fantasy football league. When I've tried to date Americans ever since I moved home, a lot of our conversations just end up feeling really superficial or meaningless. Like, on the first date, I'm bringing up Israel and Palestine. And if you don't agree with me or don't have an opinion on it at all because it doesn't affect you, case closed, I'm completely turned off by you entirely. If I do date an American, he has to be like super cultured or well-traveled, or be raised in a culture that's not the bubble of white America's suburbia. My ass is probably gonna end up on like 90 Day Fiance.
I said, huh? What? Somebody actually agrees with us. But I'll tell you one better. I had a meeting with a guy today, right? I said this was gonna happen. I said a lot of American women are starting to wake up. They're starting to use their brain. A lot of them have been. But instead, what do? Shame. They think shame is going to work. But you have a lot that are saying, wait a minute. These guys are experiencing other cultures. Yes, I talk all the time and I show how I've been to so many places, right? These guys, some of them understand different languages, right? Make themselves one with the culture. She wants to meet men like that. Let me know. I got to show you guys how it's so real, so for real. Take a look at this. And I warned you guys. I warned this would happen. Take a look. One girl, right? Next girl. Look what the next girl says. We need to outsource for some real men. That's her. We need to outsource for some real men. I said it was going to happen. I told a guy just today this is going to start happening. Look, here we go.
Hello. In what age you wanna have a baby?
Do I want to have a baby sometime?
Do you wanna?
Yeah, definitely.
She said, what age do you want to have a baby? She's ready to get impregnated by the man. This brother's from Africa, but he's a black man still. But guys, there's more. There's more. There's actually black men in here.
In what age?
That's crazy, my nigga. She asking you if you want to have a baby someday. Now she could just be genuinely asking that. Shut that shit up, bro. Ain't no way she just asking you that shit, brother.
Exactly.
She's trying to get some light-skinned kids.
Yeah, she sure was. She sure was. But check out what happened on Kendra G.
Or mama?
I do have a preference. I do like black men and Spanish men or mixed. So that's my preference.
Your ethnicity? Madison.
I'm Polish, white, European, white.
So you don't say, I'm sorry, say one more time.
Well, white, European, white, Polish.
white, European, Polish. But you prefer black men or Hispanic men?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else? All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam. Let's see this body, Madison girl. Let's see this outfit. I like your outfit. You definitely got. Ooh, child.
Okay.
You got black girl body, Madison.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I seen so many Caucasian girls as thick as you, child.
Yeah, I'm just
okay.
glad God blessed me.
God blessed her, and she wants to bless some black man. I heard that. And also, where is she? Coming to a shore near you. They're coming to the shores. They're there. And I said that before. A lot of them are there. Even American woman that wants a guy well traveled, she'll still go back there. The other guy, the African guy, is in Poland somewhere. But let's get on. There's more. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot more.
But wait, there's more.
Take a look.
Dating. So I'm like, okay, I think this is gonna be the perfect time for him to meet my whole family. And by the Polish people celebrate Christmas on the 24th.
This was a surprise. On the 24th, they have the normal festivities that we would 20.
Now, this is the brother Wasubiwik, right? I don't know if that's something in Polish, but it's Wasubiwik. That's him and his wife. The man was out there for about 3 or 4 years. Came back to the U.S., also went to med school, a bunch of different places. They do a bunch of videos. Check out their TikTok. It's Wasubiwik. I think it's Wasubiwik _ if I'm not mistaken. Wasubiwik _ Check him out. But yeah, he's been out there. Beautiful Polish woman doing his thing. Once again, I say it once again. Black guys are winning. I repeat, black guys are winning. Now, he doesn't identify as a passport, bro, but still, he's a black man traveling to a foreign land, trying to understand. He's a man with a plan, gonna take over wherever he lands. Understand? I said it already. Let's go on.
25th.
Not only did he never have Polish food before.
I don't know which one stressed me out more, the anticipation of meeting her family or the Polish food, because I am a picky eater.
He only eat meat. And on Christmas, he's supposed to eat meat.
The first person to open the door is some strong guy, some stocky guy, whatever. Open the door, like, oh, hey, what's up? You know, young guy. Immediately, 2 more years. Next person is her godfather. Bald head, another tall guy.
Typical guy.
Yeah.
Bold, tattoos.
Okay, what's up? I didn't think this was a setup right now. I'm still like, okay, everything's cool. As now the dad is walking down. At this time, I don't know that this is. I know the door is right there. It's not locked. It wasn't locked. At least I can run.
See his eyes and sweat starts to get, you know. He's looking at me like, wait, what is happening? All the guys loved him. My mamushka, who don't speak English, too.
We have our own way of communicating.
You English to her and she speaks Polish to you.
Yeah, and we're somewhere in between.
My family.
Your
Do you like it?
Yes, it's met a lot of different families, and I'm grateful for the one that I chose to be a part of.
Oh.
She doesn't know. She think it's sweet. If that man is coming from where I'm from, he met some nightmares. He's being cool about it. He's cool, calm, collective, laid back with his hat slicked back, with a flapjack, right? That's him. He's cool, but she doesn't understand. Now, he got out calm and quietly, just like I did. But he may not be like me. I had to reach back. I did. I had to reach back to save all of you other brothers out there. Why did I have to save you? Like, I show guys with the meetings I have with them why they're in the matrix. I do. I show the tax breaks you get living outside the country. Yes, I show why all of the rich people live outside of the country, not paying taxes. Yeah, that doesn't mean dodging them. That means legally not having to pay them. And I show all of this included in my package, also with working at home for under $125 right now for my people. The price is going up soon, but right now, under $125. Hell, I said $100. Pretty soon it's going to go up to $200. I'm gonna give the people that join my affiliate program $100. I get 100, you get 100.
Husband here is American.
Because there are Black Americans.
Are there?
Maybe a couple of us.
We didn't have it easy to get married in the first place. We actually had to run to Mexico so we could get married. We've been already engaged for like 2 years, right? We're already planning to get married. We didn't know if we want to do it in Poland or if we want to do it in America. Should we fly the American family here or should we fly the Polish family there?
Oh my gosh.
So it was so much that we was pushing it off. It was like, okay, next year.
And then COVID happened, basically, in the middle of my basketball season. I'm playing abroad in Hungary. All of a sudden, the season is temporarily canceled.
I jump on the first available plane and I come to Hungary because I'm like, okay, we're gonna just chill for like a week or two, you know, have a little mini vacation.
Yeah.
None of us speak the language. You know, he's the only black guy in the town. We're just waiting this through while we chilling, you know, starting to shut down the borders.
They're not letting anybody into any other country.
Unless you're married.
Unless you're married, basically.
Like, okay, we're just gonna wait those 2 weeks. We'll go back to Poland together. We ended like 2-3 months in Hungary.
Together.
In a small village.
In a small village. In a nice little apartment, though.
Yeah.
But
we haven't been working. You know, we're outside of our country. Our parents are worried. They are pressuring Americans.
oh yeah, they're pressuring Americans to come back to America. They're like, or I'm like, oh
We
my
can't
gosh.
protect you outside of America.
You know how that
whatever.
stuff goes. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go home and then you go to Poland, and then we'll still wait for these
Borders
borders to open. No part.
Yeah.
Borders still are not open.
Right.
So I'm looking up places. I'm like, dang, where are places that we both can go?
Somewhere together where we can just meet at least, you know?
Yeah. Anyways, one of the places was Mexico. I'm looking up the prices. I'm like, shoot, for this price, we might as well go ahead and have the wedding there.
His ideas. That's what I love about you. You really are outside of the box thinker.
Oh, well, thank
you know?
Love has no boundaries.
Yeah, my man is winning. He went to Mexico and got married during the pandemic. Shout out to my brother. I don't know his name actually, but I know the channel is Vesubiwick. Shout out to you, man. Whatever your name is. And I hear he plays basketball. I should look him up. I'll do that later. Let's get back into it.
He introduced it to me nicely. He was like, what would you say if we got married in Mexico? And I'm like, guess what? Yes! Planned everything in a week. I ordered some dress from the internet and I'm going to my parents. I'm like, you know what, guys? To go to Mexico in the middle of a COVID outbreak because I need to get married to my man. Because we're never going to see each other again.
Facts.
It felt like this.
And I gotta say this, right? It's not because he's a black man. It's because he's a real man. I have to make that known, right? Like the guys traveling out are not just black guys. They're good guys. What happens is ladies may have a certain picture of us in their mind and then meet us and go, that's not him. No, he's a loving person. I love him. Then they see how cool we are. I really love him. He's so cool. Babe, you might as well go ahead and get married out there, you know, in Mexico. While we're there, it's so cheap. I can give you that nice wedding with the flowers, with them throwing the flowers and nonstop. They're just hitting you in the face with the flowers. You step out of the hotel, flowers in your face. Babe, they even hit you some quarters too. That's how cheap it is. They just throwing money. Pesos and more pesos.
But my parents couldn't come and my family couldn't come because my parents got 4 kids.
4
other kids. So his parents, he's an only child. His parents came with us and we actually
in Mexico,
got married in Mexico, which was crazy. Another story. That's another story.
But yeah.
But it was fun. It was beautiful. And we
Wow,
ended up having
not
a
bad.
beautiful wedding in Mexico.
Yeah.
And then
To be continued.
But then, after all we did, we had to have another wedding.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, the second wedding.
Poland.
Right.
We have to tell them.
Wow. The second wedding they had in Poland. But check this out. This next one was funny. They were joking a little bit, but check it out. Mute this. If you see me getting yelled at by a Slavic girl, her native language, please don't help me. I'm exactly where I want to be. I heard that, man. I heard that. Yes, that man is definitely where he wants to be. Why? Because guys are leaving and they're winning. Now, I'm not gonna say he's a passport bro. I'm gonna say he's a black man that was looking to live his life. Because that's all passport bros are. Black men looking to live their life. Right? Getting tired of the same old, escaping the matrix. That's what it's all about now. Listen to this video here.
I want to formally apologize for the Passport Bros taking away the American woman's leverage. Because back in the day, before the Passport Bros, or before guys started realizing their value, they were able to control and manipulate men. Because at the end of the day, the men always needed sex. So they were able to control and manipulate them, get their resources, destroy their goals and dreams and everything else, and sidetrack them from every single important thing they needed to do to become successful. They was able to do this. Now, they didn't do this to the Pookie. They did it to the good guy, the responsible guy. They did it to him, which prevented him from being as successful as he could have been, because he was constantly being sidetracked, catering to an ungrateful ass person. But the passport changed all that. Going overseas made these guys realize they had value, they had worth. And I'm talking to these women who are constantly attacking the Passport Bros. I am sorry that you cannot take advantage of these men anymore. They took away your leverage. They took away your ability to manipulate these good men.
And that's what's happened. Truly. That's what's happened. That's the only reason why from time to time I make these videos. Right? To take away that leverage, to lean on the system. Right? Like the last video I made, they were talking about red pill, blue pill, feminism, right? My job is to lean on that, right? What the Passport Bros did was rip the whole game in shreds. Said, forget that. Forget just dealing with 330 million or 170 million. I have access to billions. Why billions? Do you guys know what's happening in China right now? And the only reason why I'm mixing China is because there's billions there probably that will date one of you. You see what these African men are doing out there? Learn the language and go out there. The leverage is kicked away from up under them. But they still are making videos. The crazy thing. Even with American women now saying, I need to find a real man. These guys are traveled, understand different cultures, speak different languages. I need these men. You saw another black woman say, the men we want are over here. Why is that? There's a reason. And I tell guys all the time, there's a reason why you have certain guys making certain songs and even superstars, right? Are saying now they want to go get their passport. Or they're going to find a wife overseas. Why? What happened? We didn't change the game out here. Round of applause to all you brothers out there doing your thing.
These so-called lanes, as you call them. These men did everything right their whole life, just get screwed over by a bunch of ungrateful people. You wanted that man to stand up, to step up, to step up and help you and your kids with other men. And they did just that, but they weren't appreciated. They were stabbed in the back, wasn't respected. The kids weren't disciplined when they disrespected the new father in the house. You're not my daddy. Why should I listen to a word you got to say? And that mother would have that child's back. So you were just a provider. That's it. To be used and abused and not respected. You earned that respect, but you didn't get that respect. You stepped in. You paid the rent. You made sure the kids got to school on time.
So as the man is saying, all that happened, right? And you know what's wild? Guys picked up and left. Some guys were going through that. I didn't go through that personally, but other things I went through were similar. Wasn't exactly that, but every guy went through something. Even the Chads are going through something. The Chads are leaving too. Ain't that something? Like my man Jesse Lee Peterson said, amazing. I had to say, amazing.
Amazing.
Sir, that's amazing. It is.
What the?
But let's get into one of those similar guys, like the guy I was just talking. Check him out.
What's going on, fellas? Coming to y'all from lovely Medellin, Colombia. Decided to take a trip here. Been here about 4 days, going on 5. But really cool, man. Really cool city. Beautiful. The topography is crazy. It's 4,200 feet above sea level, and it's inside of a mountain range. So they basically built it inside of these, between 2 mountain ranges, I believe. It's bigger in terms of population than Chicago, but you wouldn't know it. I mean, it's a big city. It's got a big city feel, but there's so much vegetation, guys. And there's so many cool little places like this where they block off the street and you're able to come and eat. It's peaceful. Medellin is trying hard to shed that violent history of their past. Obviously, there's still crime that takes place, but this is an extremely safe place. I have not felt threatened one time in Medellin. So I would tell you guys, take a trip here. Cost of living is unbelievable. It's cheaper than Mexico. Medellin is called the Eternal Spring City based on the weather being between 60s in the low and mid 80s at the high. It doesn't get any outside of that range generally. So this is in terms of weather. If you like that moderate weather, this is it. Cost of living, this is it. If you like chicas, this is it. I'm trying to tell you. So Medellin's got a lot to offer, man. Come check it out. You know, bring a friend though. Don't come solo. I'm an old head, so I know what to expect. I know how to watch my back. You do have to be careful. There is game run on people here, but as long as you keep your eyes open, you stay safe, you will have a blast here in Medellin like I am. All right, until next time, holla, y'all.
OG reporting in, but he's telling you guys and he's showing you guys not the city areas, right? He's showing the topography, right? He's showing the greenery. He's showing himself chilling and telling you how you can go out there and enjoy yourself. He's telling you about the climate. Beautiful. The main reasons why guys are leaving is for the peace. Yes, not just the peace, but for all the peace and the prosperity. Yes, that's why. Learn something about us.
Of course, about Passport Bros. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that a couple years ago. So let me take you to a time where I went to Cartagena a couple years ago. Cartagena, Colombia. I went with a person that I was talking to at the time.
No more. You have no say so. I don't care where you went. I don't care what you think you saw, right? What we saw today in this video is men are winning.
I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way.
You can't stop us. Hit you with that poof.
This is the way.
Passport Bros. Cash for no.
Coming.